On that note, we are live. And fastest sync job I've done yet. Haha.
Jay's got.
Nice.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I mean, usually it should auto sync once everyone's in they're all in the same position.
No, but it's like always like one person ends up not being in the spot that I want them to be, so I always have to move you guys around. And Jay always like dips out the last minute, and I always have to like rearrange, and so that always leaves off where I left off last time. It's a whole thing that I go through.
You don't know how to run it, son.
This is what you say, but I always run it. I run it all.
Who designed it?
Yet it still goes on. Okay. We'll wait for Jay. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Trish.
Is there supposed to be a map yet? Because it's just darkness for me.
Do you see your character? You should see where you're lit.
She made you blind, Jay and John.
No, I have a whole black square on Roll20.
Did you zoom out? You might have to zoom out.
I am all the way zoomed out, my guy.
Okay, never mind.
It's a black square on top of a dark black background.
It's so dark, so black. Why? Why so darkness?
Try now.
Nada.
I see nothing but darkness in my future.
I looked into the void and it stared back at me.
Oh no!
I'd say that's fine. You had a flame the other 2 weeks ago, and you couldn't even make that work.
Don sent me his, and it said that it showed he saw it
because they worked for me.
Let's see. Can you leave the game and enter back in? See if that works.
Yeah, I just did it now to see.
How about you, Trisha? Do you see anything?
Yep, I'm good. I can see the characters.
Blackness.
Okay.
Jay, you see your character in your map?
Yeah.
Okay. John's the only one causing us problems.
Ah, bueno. Just going blind.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, where we left off, he was sleeping.
Yeah, but
you look into the back of your eyelids.
His room is actually the most important room that needs to be lit. So now I'm kind of
sad. The most important.
Oh
room.
no!
All right, can you refresh now? See if that works.
All right, Captain. Refreshing.
He's such a valuable character. He did nothing, Mom.
Oh.
Just because I didn't get my ass beat down over and over like you did, doesn't mean I didn't do nothing.
You're a princess, sir. You're a princess. We told you to find a rose.
What about now?
Beast.
I don't remember telling him to do anything.
I did. He's basically Beauty and the Beast.
I moved Davin where the other characters are. Do you guys see Davin?
I don't. I'm still just at a black screen.
Yes, I see him.
I see everyone.
That's a little
Crap.
creepy.
Let me just go back because we're at.
Saw a character suddenly disappear.
Yep, that's Davin.
That's Davin.
Because we're in the Just Another Ghost Story. He is the ancient. He is the land. And I hit launch game.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is Davin assigned to you? Is that what the
nothing? I don't know because last few times I haven't been able to move him, so I don't know.
He might not be assigned to where he can move his character. Like, do you have him set as an NPC or in, as you quote, God mode?
So it's set in Player's Journal.
When you said that,
it can be edited.
I kind of felt a hint of jealousy there. Do you want to talk about it?
There's not enough
time. That boy, little jelly.
He said there's not enough time.
There's not. He needs his own like HBO special, and even then, it canceled by episode 2.
Listen, there's a lot of things HBO has done wrong over the years. They don't want to get that wrong either.
You know the looks you get when you try to describe our sessions of D&D to other people with no context. I tell people at work, I'm like, you should listen. It's like, and like this is what happened, and they go like,
But that's because your storytelling is you take the longest route to get to the point. And I really, when I get people to listen to it, I'm like, emphasize it.
Listen, I'm detailed. I don't get. They didn't ask for the clip notes.
You do the minute details that loses people. I take the good details, enhance them, and flavor it to a little bit higher than what they actually were. That way, it gets them interested.
So you lie and embellish.
Exactly.
Absolutely, every time.
That's how Hollywood does it.
Wow, sir. Keep it truthful and honest. I'm a stand-up guy.
And that's why you finished last.
I don't know if I
Game
sound
number
better
2.
this week or last week.
I wanted some Trulies, but I was like, man, I don't want to buy like a big pack of 12 because they didn't have like none of the small ones.
Did you go through all those Twizzlers?
No, not yet. I still have like half the box.
You should get a Charsham
The only the only small pack of Trulies that they had was the margarita one. And I was like,
nobody cares, man.
I care because they're actually decent.
That story nobody cares about.
I can see.
Jesus.
Yay!
So, okay, basically what I did was I duplicated your character token, so it's a new character token. Can you move it?
And she got rid of your old one.
Can you move?
Yes! Okay! Yay! Sorry about that, everybody.
Honestly, we've been sitting here so long that we should have tried better. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm professional again. God damn it.
She purged.
Hey, I was repping Truly. Didn't know if they want to throw a sponsorship at some point.
I'm just excited because this has been a problem in many game sessions, and I should have figured this out off screen. But now you guys get to see my computer skills that aren't great computer skills.
I mean, we only see the funny thing is no one on YouTube sees the computer skills. They just audibly hear it because I didn't have the map up.
Yeah, all they hear is
pretty much.
The system's
so
broken.
Last time on Just Another Ghost Story,
Jay's gone.
Jay needs a reminder.
Davin.
Yeah, Jay needs a refresher.
Is Jay here?
Oh no,
he had to step away real quick.
It's one of 5 things.
Oh. We're losing everyone like flies. But yes, if you could see, I don't know, you guys can't see Davin's screen, but I'm very sad that we couldn't get lit up because Davin's has the most people. It's a party.
Davin has the most people?
I do. There's like fucking 9 people on my screen, and I am very concerned for myself and my well-being.
Sir.
Well, didn't Strahd promise not to harm you people yet?
When we left,
what do you mean by you people?
He wasn't part of our negotiation, by the way.
Yeah, I wasn't there for that.
Oh,
the brain of the operation was gone.
And technically, Wayne somehow got his way into that negotiation. It was just me and Chris, and
you've never been the head of the negotiation.
You weren't there.
even when I was dead, you still wasn't.
Sweet Jesus.
It's true. Kong had to come back from the grave again to bail you out.
Was that technically a bailout?
Even in death, Kong can't rest in peace.
All right, Shannon, go. Yep. We distracted him.
Get him, go.
Last we saw Davin. Davin opened a chest and gas leaked out. He felt his body paralyzed and everything went black. Unknown time has passed, and Davin can begin to open his eyes. He sees himself in a room surrounded by many people, laughing, having conversation, and having drinks. 3 enormous crystal chandeliers light the chambers. Pillars of stone stand against dull white marble walls, supporting the ceiling. In the center of the room, a long, heavy table is covered with fine satin cloth and filled with the most delicate food. Davin's been at many high-end parties before, and this would probably be on par on the food that they would serve. Places are set for many people, or many plates, delicate china and silver. At each place is a crystal goblet filled with an amber liquid with delicate, tantalizing fragrance. At the center of the far west wall, between floor-to-ceiling mirrors, stands a massive organ. Its pipes blare the thunderous melody that speaks its tone of greatness and despair. Seated at the organ, facing away from you... actually, no, we'll read that later, but several people that you can see. Twins with... green vines against their skin seem to be chatting and talking with each other. A ghostral spectral at the end of the table. A woman in the back wearing a masquerade golden mask. A few others. Another woman in a red satin dress with a fur rat coat. And an elderly woman that looks like she came from the trees.
Okay. Is my goodest boy with me?
He is not.
Fuck. Okay. And I can't talk to the pale man without him being there. Poop. Okay. All by yourself. Does anyone seem like they're concerned about other people in the room at all?
Roll insight.
I'm not gonna lie. When she started describing the characters, at first I thought she was going to describe like the Cenobites from Hellraiser. Like,
I got an 8.
And you don't know.
An 8. Many have fascination and curiosity with you. You notice one of the twins, the male, lean close to his sister as he gives a devilish, almost terrorizing smile, going, "It looks like he's finally awake. Do you think we should play?"
They were watching you while you were sleeping.
I feel like he looked underneath my clothes while I was sleeping, and I don't like that.
The sister puts her hands up and goes, "Part of the game is just watching."
Cool.
Yeah, they definitely rape you.
Yeah, sir. How's your backside? Do you feel any pain right now?
Don't feel sore, is that what you're asking? Okay, real quick before we do anything else, I want to use my my planar sense, and I want to see if there's any portals within a mile of me.
Okay. As for portals, you know that there is some sort of energy coming from near the entrance of the castle, as if people are coming towards the castle from different planes.
Okay, I want to try and see if I can, even though I know that their eyes are on me, but I want to just try and get out of the room and try and finagle my way to the front of the castle where the door is.
You find yourself paralyzed.
Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh no!
If I may ask, I may have missed this. Did you say there was food on the table already?
There's tons of food on the table.
There's food and drink, and it smells delicious. With silver.
Is there a spot for the main dish? Davin's for dinner.
You're not there. You don't know.
There's
You'll see what's on my screen, Hope.
I'm curious.
As you try to as you try to move, you find yourself unable to lock. You can move your mouth and your head slightly and your eyes. And the girl with green vines giggles, going, "I wonder what venom went through him."
Fuck. Okay. Am I on the ground, or was I able to stand up? Like how? Like
you are sitting. I'm gonna say, because it's hard to move all the tokens. You're sitting in this seat where I lit up the.
Like right there, kind of.
Yeah, but not. You're not. Yeah, you're not on the table, but yeah, you're sitting in this seat like paralyzed.
Shit. Okay.
Oh wait.
This is no bueno.
Sorry. Is this supposed to be on the map that we're all supposed to see?
No, this is my map.
You guys can only see what your characters would see.
Okay. All right. No, I was just wondering if I should switch to the map and.
Do you want to take a screenshot, John, and give it to John so you can show the YouTubers?
It'll do me no good. I don't have that setting.
He can't post it right away.
I don't have that setting. Forget it.
Lame.
You're what we call a useless.
Useless. Fuck.
I keep it simple.
Come on. I don't know what to do. Can I? How far is the nearest wall from me?
Says the paralyzed man.
What are you gonna do? You can't move.
He's gonna drag himself with his tongue.
Fuck up this dinner party real quick. I am going to. Oh fuck! This says specifically my hand. Damn it! He danced. I wanted to shoot poison spray from my mouth.
Welcome to my world, bitch. This is how I went through 3 games ago. Feel my pain.
Hey, you know what helps? The woman was.
That's why I was like, all right, the poison spray. I was like, let me see. And it specifically says you extend your hand. I was like, damn it. All right, fuck it.
So you just spray it on yourself.
Fuck. Okay. Can I Misty Step out of the... I just fucking Misty Step.
Let's Google this. Let's see. Can you Misty Step while paralyzed?
She's like, I must fact check this shit.
Because it's only verbal. He said I could speak.
But how far can you Misty Step? Seriously.
Up to 30 feet.
You are incapacitated. You cannot Misty Step.
But you said I was paralyzed, not incapacitated.
You have to be incapacitated to be paralyzed. I'll double check. Hold on.
I tells you.
Those are two different things, I think. But we'll go with it.
Okay.
Fuck! I got nothing. And I don't want to talk to these people. They creep me out.
So, by definition, paralyzed creatures is incapacitated and can't move or speak. The creature automatically fails strength or dexterity.
She said I could speak.
Yeah.
I said you could speak.
Yeah.
So maybe
And my spell requires only verbal components.
Now, who's metagaming? She modified it just so you can do this.
She said I can speak. That's her fault. That's fine.
She will take back. She's a god that taketh and giveth.
I'm not that mean.
Screw this. Okay. I'm going to look at the ghost that's sitting next to me. And I want to try and intimidate them by basically saying, when I get out of here, you're the first one whose throat I'm fucking biting.
Roll intimidation.
Are you just going like this?
Say you're gonna bite their throat.
Yeah, I'm gonna bite the ghost.
So while you're rolling that, I just read something about paralyzed. This is hilarious. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. It's like an automatic critical hit.
Advantage on intimidation. So
paralyzed is a bitch.
Both of those suck. I have a 9 for intimidation. That That's with advantage too. These rolls
she's rolling against it, so you could get lucky.
The rolls are loaded.
You could.
She threw away a dice last week.
Nah, look at that face. Look at that face. That's a face of nope. You done fucked up.
They just
look at she knows I'm right.
Oh, that's the face of
they're gonna fucked up. Is a entire hall of
she said
creatures
you done goofed.
They're gonna make a conga line and just bitch slap you.
Shush, let me know my result. Shut up.
This is great.
The ghost reaches out and extends his arm and gently pats your shoulder. You're going to get a ray of touch of comfort as he goes, there. It's not so bad.
Oh yeah,
he's comforting you.
While you were sleeping.
This makes you feel so much worse.
They definitely raped you.
Oh yeah. They roofied you, and now they're trying to comfort you. That's not good.
This is Davin is not comfortable. Fuck.
You take
an
3
adult
points
in the room.
You take 3 points of cold damage as we cut to the next scene.
No.
Yes.
All right, so
in the room, bro.
Davin can't emotionally handle contact of like it. Can you handle my bear hugs?
Davin doesn't do well with emotions and physical touch. So it's personal preference.
You don't gotta be awake for them to give you physical touch.
He's like 3 feet bubble, personal bubble.
you all have the basic supplies that you needed, because Andreus had made a deal with possibly the devil, to give you guys items.
That dumbass.
I did what I had to.
I will say, if you guys can come up with a credible reason why you have a basic adventuring guide's item in this adventure while we stay at the castle, I will probably allow it because of that deal that Adon did for just the castle.
What?
Oh, I thought we had a whole list of stuff.
I didn't have time to write down the list, so basically that shop, everything that's in a common adventuring shop, like basic healing potions, if you guys can come up with it.
I know you gave them like 4 health potions each.
Yeah, so they'll have 4 health potions each, but like other things like rope or things like that.
Extra basic supplies.
Why don't we just like select the adventurers pack or something like that, and then just add that?
That takes too much time, and I want to get into the story.
It's literally a whole pack.
Just know you got rope and healing potions. That's all you need, Don. That's all you need. Exactly. Rope and healing potions, bondage, and health to keep going.
Listen, just think of it. We could all be paralyzed and getting touched that night by ghosts.
We don't know what happened, okay? There is no proof.
At least we got rope this time that we can.
Just to clarify, you said it's
Ourselves up.
Explorers Pack or Monster Hunters Pack?
Anything that's like basically in a basic explorer's shop, you would have access to because you made a deal saying.
I'd probably go with Explorers Pack it on.
Yeah,
If that's what you're asking for.
Very well.
Just
They got
some basic stuff.
a lot more packs now. They added like a Priest Pack, a Saddle Pack, Scholar Pack, Monster
It's
Hunter.
nice.
God, stop metagaming and shut the hell up.
All right,
Jay,
so
something's in your camera view. Sorry.
the five of you have traveled through the roads
What?
to Barovia. As you walk through the woods,
Oh, that's what it is.
mist breathed through your legs, and it looked like there were many eyes watching you, but no one disturbed. Before you turned towards the large castle walls, heading towards the castle, that's where Cassie and Hubert split ways with you, where they would continue to try to find the leader of Veilbusters to find answers, while you go to retrieve your brother and to figure out what this invitation is about to begin with. Going through the castle, lightning cracks down from the sky several times, leading you to two large wooden doors. The ornate outer doors of the castle hang open, flanked by fluttering torches in the iron scones. 20 feet inside the castle is a second set of doors. What do you guys do? Do you walk through?
Kick down the door.
Wait, what do you do to the door?
He said he kicks it.
Roll strength.
Why?
You literally got an invite.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm just gonna step back.
If he
I'm away
fails
from
this,
these
I am
people.
gonna laugh.
What happened?
What'd you get? What'd you get, sir? He muted himself.
What'd you get, buddy?
I don't think he's rolled yet.
I haven't even rolled because that was the first thing that popped in my mind.
Your Zord Hall is showing, Jay.
That's right, yeah.
Oh man, what do I roll for this?
Strength.
Strength.
Oh, thank God I got +5 for it.
A +5.
I crit. 25.
Damn.
Damn, he crit.
Nice.
Burn it down.
We're on the same team, dog. Same team.
Are we?
You kick the door. You hear a wooden crack. Roll initiative.
Well,
Fuck everybody?
fucked us all over. The door turned alive. All right. I guess
We
I'll
need to
roll
get this
initiative.
dog a character. He's in.
No, you guys don't have to roll initiative. It's just Jay that's rolling initiative.
Oh,
Against the door?
Yeah.
It was
Nice.
secretly a king mimic.
the door just cracked. He's like, the door said, "Fuck you."
I got a 14.
He's gonna lose HP before the fucking fighting starts.
Okay. So you get to go first. The door didn't fully open. It just cracked. What do you do?
Less dramatic than I thought it was gonna be. Can somebody open the door?
Really?
So you hold your action?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your AC?
16.
Okay, the doors swing open fast, slamming you hard against the concrete. You are going to take
Wait.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Wait.
She was like, "I was not done with you, sir."
You slap me, I slap you.
Boom!
Oh.
And the doors are open. So as the doors are open, you guys see
I think how much?
12 bludgeoning damage.
She said, but the doors are open.
The doors are open.
And Andreas is just sitting there, like, turns to the others and goes, "You know what? I kind of like this castle."
It is quite amusing.
God damn it.
But
So hold on, time out. That door withstood a critical hit.
No, it took damage. You didn't break it.
It's a big door.
Yeah.
It took damage. That's why the door was
critical
cracked.
hit is just like you success on hitting the door and dealing your damage, but you hit.
This is Strahd's castle. It's not going to be an easy door, Jay.
I said I kicked the door open. I didn't say I wanted to break the door. I just said kick the door open.
I think maybe it was supposed to open the other way.
It wasn't going to open that
It's
way.
an outing, not an innie, Jay.
That's right.
Ma'am. Shut up, Adon!
That was John. That was
Shut the fuck
John.
up.
I think Strahd
Ma'am.
needs to invest in one of those
Ma'am.
open pull signs.
And you're in her
Shut
defense,
the
it
fuck
did
up.
crack open. It went back to you again.
Ma'am, you started the fuckery with the ghost humping John. Let's not keep the fuckery going.
I
This
think
is
you
your
did
first
this to
warning.
yourself.
You
This is
got
your
fucked.
first warning.
You got fucked by a castle.
I got
That's
fucked
way
by a
worse.
castle. Little.
Andreus is sitting there quietly looking at this, going like, "Wow, I like this door. This is a nice door."
I got the door open.
Good thing I brought popcorn now.
Oh,
This is going to be good. I can't wait for us all to be together.
we should have came here sooner.
Been waiting for the session for a very long time. So you guys see 4 statues of dragons. Their eyes seem to be glowering and flickering at you, watching your movements as you walk through the room. How do you know glowering is a word? That just came out of my mouth. Just like, it's not a word.
You paralyzed me? This shit ain't a word.
Listen, I just got kicked the fuck up by a goddamn door. I don't want to hear you in your sob goal.
I was touched by a ghost, Jay, and
Multiple
looked at
times.
by a vine man,
Multiple times.
and I have a pale man inside me. I am.
You are a Pornhub subcategory right now.
I like to live dangerously.
Look up Davin and Pornhub.
Proceed.
Well, do you like
I'll
dragon cocks? Because
I'll
apparently
stay
this
quiet.
castle's full of them.
Do you guys go through to the through the doors to the next room?
Are we gonna get beat up going through them?
Are you gonna be nice to the doors?
Can I?
I walk up to the door and go,
What?
Are you saying that was a lesson in manners?
Yeah.
So,
I go like this with my finger, not even trying hard.
based on your description,
Yes,
Andreas
open.
sees the eyes of the dragons. Does he notice that the eyes are following our movements, or?
Your passive perception's pretty high, yes.
Okay, and can he? Does he perceive if they're like actually like he understands that their eyes are following, but does he perceive like if they're maybe alive? Like, does he hear a heartbeat? Does he get like certain responses, like seeing it from them? Or is it just the eyes?
Just break out
It's
into
just-
song
it's
and
just the eyes
and
of 4 statues watching you.
Just try flicking one, Don. So where's that going?
flick it right in the nipple.
I'm assuming I still have my invitation with me.
You still have your invitation, yeah.
I hold it up and it's like, "We are here to see your master."
I'm just a bard that's with them. I'm
don't-
gonna break out his song eventually.
They don't respond, and as Wayne gently taps the door, you hear the creak.
Thank
as they
you.
open.
Thank you.
Cobwebs stretch. Cobwebs stretch between the columns that support the vaulted ceilings of great dusty hall, dimly lit with the sputtering torches of iron scones. The torches cast odd shadows across the faces of 8 stone gargoyles. So we'll have you guys all walk through the room. So
Yeah,
you guys
breakfast.
can see it.
Do you know what this room reminds me of? It's weird. I remember hearing a bard sing a song about summer love and coming back to me. I don't know. This room kind of makes me think of it.
Wait, who are you
Justin
talking about?
Timberlake?
Cracked and faded ceiling frescoes are covered by decay.
Uncle
Double
Swan.
doors of bronze stand close to the east. To the north, a wide staircase climbs in the darkness. A lit hallway to the south contains another set of bronze doors, which you hear sad and majestic organ tones. Roll perception. Adon doesn't have to because He has
His
fucking...
passive is high as fuck.
I know!
It could be higher.
How
What
can
is
you
your
see your
passive?
passive?
It's
It's on the front page. It's where all your abilities are.
What's
under
your
saving
passive
throws.
perception?
mine.
11.
Mine's
This is like
19.
19.
Mine's
Nice.
is 16.
I
All right.
rolled a 1, so I see shit.
So you want me to roll a perception?
Yep, everyone... Actually, no. At this point, you the people who fail perception, you don't see anything. Anyone above a 15 passive, you hear steps coming down the stairways.
Oh wait, are we going
An
with
elf-
passive perception or have to roll?
Whatever's higher. An elf with brown skin and long black hair descends the wide staircase, quiet as a cat.
Dobby.
He wears a gray cloak over the black studded leather armor, and his polished scimitar hanging from his belt. My master is expecting you.
What is your name?
He gives you a look. My name is of insignificance.
Well,
Follow me, please.
it's not insignificant if I asked you. I kind of want to refer to you as your surname.
The name is Rahadin.
Nice to meet you.
I serve the castle grounds.
Nice to meet you. My name is Wayne.
May the odds be in your favor, Wayne.
I love that show when I watched it too.
The movie.
Oh, right, it is from the movie. God damn it.
Yep.
I'm thinking
And a book.
I'm
Yeah,
thinking Game of
book
Thrones
first.
right now.
Yep.
I'm
Fool.
heavy.
Shannon,
Uncautious, Strahd.
Really, bitch? You couldn't get the summer love?
so would
Stevie
my
G
invite
out
have
of
been
that?
different from theirs
Justin
or no?
Timberlake. That's all I heard.
Really?
It would have been the same.
Same thing. Okay.
I'm like 6 trillions deep.
So many Trulies.
No. I understood that Adon wasn't gonna get Stevie B from this, but I met your mother. I know you should know Stevie B.
So do you guys follow the elf?
Yeah, we're following Dobby.
Are we declaring like our order of
He gave you a
following?
name.
I already forgot it.
It was insignificant.
Are we declaring like how we're following them?
It was
Does that make a
rhetoric.
difference?
Yeah.
Rhetoric.
Who's going first?
I'm going
Who's
first.
with it?
It's like I'm just getting more beers. Continue.
I'm gonna hang back with. Hugh's not with us, right?
No, it's Naomi, Chris, Olivia,
Hubert.
and
God damn it. Hubert.
Hugh is short for Hubert.
He likes his name. Full name.
he likes Huey too.
Haha.
Don't help him. Do not help him.
He does like Huey.
I will quit this game right now.
Who likes
Do
you?
not help him.
He's going at me because I asked if Hugh was there. And he goes, Hubert. It's Hubert.
His name is Hubert.
I was
And that's
asking
not
outside
even
of
his
character.
original name.
His name is Gregory.
And that's what I called him first.
That's his government name.
It started as Gregory and then it morphed into Hubert.
He's a man
I
of many
forgot it.
names.
She forgot and renamed him. I was like, my notes say Gregory.
Yeah,
and you're like, it's
It all happened like in a matter of 2 episodes. Really, it was like
It was literally the next episode. And she was like, Hubert. I was like, who the fuck is Hubert? She's like, no. I was like, you mean Gregory? She's like, his new name is Hubert.
And then at one point I merged it to Gilbert. And like it was a running gag.
In my defense, I didn't realize he'd be an important character. I didn't realize that
She's
Jay
like,
and John.
he wasn't supposed to be worthy of anything. He was supposed to be
She's
a
like,
throwaway.
she's like, Adon claimed I thought he would die.
He almost did.
Well,
He never got hurt. He never got
And he put
hurt.
him up as bait.
He ran away.
And I helped him.
John and Jay were like, "Oh, we're just gonna trick the miners to work with us and get them to."
Yeah, we did.
We did.
For those of you
And
who
I
watch it,
got rich off that fucking scheme too. Refer to previous episodes. Like
Exactly.
What, episode 7?
Nice.
yeah, it may have been. The
They
werewolf
got
attack.
Our
rich.
team
So
won.
I'm like, okay, I guess he's a character. So then I actually sat down and made a character sheet, but I forgot the name I assigned him. So in my defense, it's the name that was given when I made his stats.
She walked up like fucking Will Ferrell and Megamind. I'm your space dad.
First off, he was birthed twice, and the second birth is the one that counted.
All right.
I just watched Megamind yesterday too. That's hilarious. I love Megamind.
It's such a great movie.
It really is.
You're doing a TV show?
Are they?
Yes. Nice.
Oh God, yes.
We are
It's gonna be on Paramount.
so not focused.
I want Music Man.
We're nerding out.
Shut up, Adon. We're talking about Megamind. Get out of here.
This is why you get the shit out of the stick, Adon.
Oh
Okay.
shit!
That
Order.
was not
So
my
it's
dog.
Wayne first. Who's behind Wayne?
Jesus, because nobody goes behind.
I'm gonna be with Chris and Naomi. So I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna kind of position myself in between the two of them. So
I like
Chris
how
is
this
gonna-
place is.
Chris is gonna be at the end then.
okay,
Oh, you gotta.
and then
I'll hang
you're gonna hang back.
back. Yeah.
So I guess
You
now
don't,
You wanna hang
you don't,
back?
you don't trust our shenanigans.
No.
Now after
This-
you just got fucked by a door.
this
Well,
is
Fuck hard.
not
by
necessarily a bad decision.
All credibility.
The door just,
I
the door just wanted manners. Okay, the first thing he did was kick it.
Remember that, ma'am. Ma'am, remember that.
I remember that now, sir.
You are on strike one.
I can
You are on
flip
strike
it back.
one.
She's like, I remember that
I
now.
can flip it back on.
That
I
strike
can flip
one.
it back on you.
Listen, I joined yours and mine's to one.
This is strike one for Wayne, and not Kong Bonga had his 3 strikes.
You know what?
All right, torchlight flutters against the walls of his vaulted hall.
Shut the fuck
To
up.
the east, an arched hallway stretched for 20 feet, ending at the spiral staircase that goes up and down. Next to the hallway, a suit of armor.
Boom,
oiled
bam,
and
bam. A
glistening.
chandelier falls on a Don.
In a shallow
It's long
alcove
across
to the
from my desk.
west, large double doors hang slightly open, and a steady bright light escapes through the opening. Swells of organ music come from behind the doors, spilling their melody of power and defeats the hall. You hear many different conversations going on as well, as it seems like there's a party going on in that room.
There's no party going on.
It's just a rape of John.
It's a disco party.
So
Rodden
gonna walk in.
opens the door.
Oh, that's where the door is.
Yeah, so Rodden walks in, and then you guys can move your characters.
oh shit, this room is small.
Yeah, it is. It's not a big room. Welcome to my life.
Rodden takes a nod.
Oh,
You may
I see
take your
John.
seats with our drinks.
I give a big. Davin notices Chris walking. He gives a big like smile, sigh of relief, but also gives like a look of what the fuck are you doing here?
All in one look.
One fucking look. We're connected, my guy.
Does she understand the look though?
Yeah, she does.
Puts a hand-
She's a right
puts a
eye.
hand- She puts a hand on your shoulder, and lesser restoration, you are no longer paralyzed.
As she does that,
Oh.
Andreas comes in and goes, "Brother," and he goes in for a big bear hug, grasping both Chris and Davin in one
Missy
go.
step out of it.
So you're just
Yeah,
gonna
me too.
he's just gonna bear hug Chris.
Yeah, I will waste a spell slot on that every time.
He's all up. I'm trying.
I'm gonna come on
Put
that
myself right there.
because I don't know where everybody is. I don't know Davin. I never met Davin, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah. All right, as happy I am to see you guys. The fuck you guys doing here? This is not the good place to be.
I look around. Do I notice anything?
You notice different conversations going on. There is a woman on one side of the organ wearing goggles, looking very fascinated at the room, doing this with her fingers. You see twins here of green vines and different plant-like aromas coming off of them. They seem to be chatting away. There is a figure that's dressed in high nobility and wearing a mask, but her skin seems dark and like charcoal tones, but you can't tell if it's translucent as if it's smoke or material of skin itself. There's a woman here. She has long hair, a red satin dress, and has a rat shawl. So like a shawl like this, but made of rat fur.
That's a big rat.
A lot of rats.
A lot of rats.
It says rats from Princess Bride.
A woman from that's tree-like who appears behind Andreus after Davin and Missy stepped away, and she goes, "Oh, lostling little puppet, I don't think you can tell when they're sad that you hold them. They're there." And she pats you on the head.
Wait, she petted me on the head?
Yes.
How tall is she?
She's not touching the ground.
Oh. That's a little bit depressing. Andreas feels a little bit like he feels like a little bit wounded there. He's like,
she sunned you.
There is another vampire in the corner here, and an orcish woman in the dining hall as well, just being observant. And there is a ghost here. He's translucent and blue, and he looks like he's wearing nobleman's clothing. He is old and looks tired. Rahadin leaves the room.
Is there anyone that I recognize? Or vaguely friendly sorts? Or what?
Roll intelligence.
Dirty 20.
Ooh.
You know that these are the leaders of different realms within the mists. Friendly or not, they have their own domains that they lead, and many of them do business with your father. You do know Victora Modenheim. She has an interesting podcast called Broken Pieces Together, where she talks about how she likes to animate life and make tons of interesting toys.
This podcast here?
I mean,
Yes.
our entire
How do I listen to those?
our current adventure is a show in the town.
Via Crystal.
Via Crystal is like Jag's Survivor Edition.
Okay.
Look who's Survivor. It's season 134.
It's like,
You know the twins here, Ivan and Ivana. They rule a land where your mom gets the best perfume, but some of their concoctions are pretty deadly. Lady Jacqueline Rednier does a lot with medicines and diseases. This orc woman here and this vampire, you don't know much about them, but what you know from down from word of the street is the lord that used to run their domain is gone. So there is a little bit of a power struggle to see who takes over that territory. There are 3 contenders, and these are 2 of them. That it would be, make sure I have, the name would be Baron Metis and Yordell, that are competing to take over that new territory. You see this gentleman here, and you know that his town, you definitely want to visit this place. It is a place of ghost stories and phantoms, but being trapped in Barovia, you've never got to travel. So this is just a reminder of all the cool places in hell that you can't visit because you're trapped here.
Davin wants to put his hands on both Andreas and Chris and pull them in real quick and be like, why are you with a white dragonborn?
We needed to get all the firepower just in case if getting you out was going to be a challenge.
honestly, if I had a choice, wouldn't have him with us.
Okay, let me rephrase my question. There is another dragonborn that lives within this castle. It's the only other white dragonborn I've seen.
I mean,
and I'm pretty sure that she is with Strahd.
I mean, that's a little bit racist, brother. I mean, I thought better of you. They can't all be alike.
Shut the fuck up, you big bubbling idiot. That can't be coincidence. The only two white dragonborns are here, and oddly enough, he looks very much like her. He looks very much like her.
Okay.
How I would imagine you look like your mother.
Oh. That's gonna be some shit.
And who's this purple-haired one?
Oh,
she's from here.
Yes, true. She helped us. With Chris and Naomi.
And Chris, what do you make of her?
I don't think she means to harm us. And her information's been useful.
Right. We need to get the fuck out of here now.
I don't disagree.
And where's Naomi?
She's right there. And I point to Naomi. Just look like she's just standing in the corner, because right now she looks like she's standing in the corner, like.
Yeah, she's standing in the corner.
I'll go over to Naomi.
She's not very good at parties.
We need her, and we need Cassie, and we need to go.
We may be able to help on that part, but I agree that Chris, I agree we should all get out here as soon as possible. Ideally, less combat.
I'll turn to Chris. I spoke to the Pale Man. He is Strahd's brother, and we need to leave.
As he's hearing this, Andreas is mumbling, like to himself, "The mailman."
You see Chris pale a little, because she knows that now not only is she saddled with all of this history that gives her anxiety trying to piece it together, Davin's now part of it too, and she wants something to do with it. She nods. No, I agree. Let's get out. What do you do?
Can I hear them talking or no?
Roll perception. And if you're trying to be stealthy with a conversation, Davin,
I am trying to be stealthy with it because I don't want these other people to hear.
I don't like the fact that you're doing this behind my back.
What am I rolling? Stealth?
Since it,
stealth.
Am I giving him like a help or advantage because like
That's
part of
a
the conversation?
17. I wouldn't know because you're being loud as fuck. Dumb shit.
17. Did you beat a 17, Tush?
At 20.
I need to check her loaded dice.
You sure you don't want that help?
Nah, it's fine.
I have a plus.
So,
I have a +8 to my health stealth, sir.
I got a 5.
I'm a sneaky giant.
Olivia, you're able to hear all of this. Wayne, are you listening? Or are you trying to engage with any of these new characters to
Before
gain
that,
insight?
I'm gonna try to listen into it.
Roll perception and see if you beat a 17.
I got a 21.
Fuck.
God damn.
Good. My rolls are low today. It's not gonna be a good night.
This is what you get for turning away my assistance.
Perception, I have +6.
Everybody has better perception than you, John.
You heard the entire conversation. You heard Davin talk about that there is another white-skinned dragon.
And that's the only thing that I'm gonna focus on. What do you mean there's another white dragon here?
You say that from across the table?
Are you yelling that?
What
do you mean?
There's smoke coming out your nostrils now?
Oh, right.
What do you mean?
First off, I hear that and I walk over to them.
Okay, so your character walks over to him.
Davin puts his hand on the hilt of the golden axe on his approach. Like he's not trusting of this Dragonborn.
And
Chris goes.
I notice it, and I'm like, I don't care about that. And I walk straight up to him. Where?
Where what?
Yeah, where you walking?
You said you seen another female dragon boss. Where?
I've seen her walking the halls of the castle. Are you with her or not?
Seen how the only other white dragon that I knew of died? Probably not. And that's my mother.
That's odd because you look strangely similar to her.
Jackass, I just said that's my mother.
Davin, whatever's going on with Strahd, it's a game that goes like a clockwork wheel over and over again. People come here, he plays with them, and all these sick fucks watch.
Where are you from?
Your audio cut out.
You said,
Mic
yeah,
cut
you
out.
completely mute.
Remember the town's name?
Oh, your
Is it
character's
Pewter
down?
Town or something shit like that?
Huh?
Is it Pewter Town or something?
I don't know. I ain't never made up a town.
It's like you didn't make your backstory.
Let me check my notes.
Oh yeah, me and Shannon came up with a backstory. All that shit's set. I just never named the town.
Oh, just make up a town
It's
now.
Potter Town is
Potter
where,
Town?
Yeah, where we came from.
No, where you guys came from. I didn't come from the same town you guys came
Well,
from.
where we met, fucking everybody. Oh, you mean, never mind.
Yeah, he can be from anywhere. You could be from Waterdeep.
Yeah, Wayne's origin is completely different.
While this is going on,
I'm from a town north of Potter Town called Gainesville.
Wow.
Gaines, boy.
That's exactly why.
Welcome to Florida. One of the
Oh,
seven circles of hell.
Not even because there's a place called
Me and Jay
Gainesville.
were on a different wavelength. Like he was like talking about them games, boy.
Nothing
Mark,
to do with
Mark
Florida.
Wahlberg and The Rock over here, and you're like Florida.
I mean,
Florida. Good old Florida.
So okay.
you
And I
never
looked,
leave.
I looked at Andreas, so he wasn't from here originally.
No, he was not.
He
He came with Hubert.
I came with Hubert a day or two after you guys left.
Hubert
Is
vouched for him.
Hubert here?
Yes.
Not here in the castle. He's elsewhere. I'm still trying to keep this on the down low because apparently I don't want everybody else to know who else is here in the town.
They know already who's here.
Okay.
Strahd knows
So-
everything already.
Dragonborn, what is your name? What can I call you?
My name's Wayne.
Wait. I don't know who she is, but she walks these halls, and I've seen her a few times. I've heard her speak. That is all I know. But she's with him.
Son of a bitch told me he killed him.
She's very much alive, whoever she is to you. And she's here. One of his.
Yes.
So
I
as
came to
much
kill him.
as much as I keep my brother as an arm's length, I will be keeping you much further.
That's fine.
So,
I'm not here. I'm not here to win your trust over. I'm not here. I'm just here to kill him.
gentlemen, as
While Davin says this, he kind of like slowly reaches for Chris's hand.
as great as it is to catch up and, bring you up to speed, brother. As you said earlier, how about we just kind of make our way to the door? It doesn't look like they have the door locked.
He's not gonna let us leave.
You haven't tried.
So
Castle.
Chris squeezes Davin's hand back. As that happens, the doors swing open, and you see the Von Verwich Count himself. They close behind him, and he walks on this side, because you guys are all gathered, having a regal stature. And I gotta have him appear on the thing. And he takes a motion I am so glad to see all of you tonight, gentlemen, ladies, and honored guests. We are here to begin the festivities of one of our favorite games, and a chance to get to know each other. Eat, dine. Tonight is a night of fun and leisure.
What do you mean, fun and leisure? What games are you planning?
You're already participating in the game.
The one that's being
He looks like a little baby.
the one that they're oh yeah, that one.
He does.
He's
I
adorable.
can't take Strahd seriously anymore.
Is it
Who's that little baby? You cranky because you miss a nap.
the game
Jesus Christ, we're
that
gonna die because of all
the
these
town
things,
is
right?
wagering on us? Is that the game?
It is a game I like to play with new visitors.
Wait, what are you talking about? A game from the town?
Oh, we do this over and over again.
How many of them are there?
Huh?
How many of them are there in this room?
There's
That
a
are
lot.
participating or watching.
Both.
Well, all of Barovia can watch what happens, what you do,
That's true.
through their own mirrors. As for my comrades here, not all the lords of the mist could appear, but we do have a couple honored guests. Lady Jacqueline Rainier herself.
Is it? Andreas chimes in. I do have to agree. The shopkeep actually has me favored in the middle, where Hugh's favored number one. Hubert.
I'm not sure if you really want to be the favorite.
Davin gives like the weirdest look of confusion to Andreas, like the stupidest shit he's ever said. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, that's the look he gives. He just like,
I'm even looking at him with that same look like.
Like, I mean, technically, it's wagering who's gonna die first.
Meanwhile, Olivia just knows. It's like,
The game I like to play is I like to see if you can conquer what you set out to do. He points at Wayne the Strong. You, your whole life, have been missing something key and fundamental to growing up. Well, my death would give you that relief. The game is, can you kill me?
I did have one goal to do tonight, though, and I
And
go
all
like,
you
and I
see
flip
is
him
what-
the bird.
Oh my
Mission
God.
success.
Shut the hell up.
who? Wayne or fucking Strahd?
Strahd.
Again,
Not
Davin
Strahd.
gives like the most disgusted look at Andreas.
I even look back at him again to give him the look like. Strahd, I'm gonna be honest with you here.
He hates Strahd.
Games aside, can you go ahead and kill him?
It is not fun for me to kill the right away.
Jesus.
And I have
The
been
stupid
having
shit that's
more
coming
fun.
out of his mouth, you might want to.
I've had more fun watching
Excuse me.
his descent into madness and depression. He might as well kill himself at this point.
God damn. Shots fired.
Damn!
He needs some milk.
And Andreas is just like looking to the side, like, oh,
Emotional damage.
When Strahd said that, Wayne just had to look over to the side.
Davin kind of just goes,
That was a good one, Strahd.
You each have
That was a good one.
your troubles.
Yeah, but he knows that you're gonna kill yourself.
It is a fun game, and if I get such pleasure out of it, I like to offer people that participate a chance to get something in return if they do succeed in their attempts.
I mean,
So you're telling us even if we kill you, you're gonna come back alive.
I can't look at baby
That's-
Strahd on the map and be
that's-
serious about this whole scene.
That
wait,
What you
no,
just
wait,
said.
no. He just said he gets something in return. I mean, there's a prize if we get a prize if we kill you, right?
Yes.
Wrong. It fucking continues the cycle. He has a trick.
dude, this whole place It's about people dying and coming back.
And he controls all of it.
No.
So do
He
you
has a
not
trick.
understand? No, so you don't get that he has something on himself to repeat that process?
But I know that he can still die. And I give Strahd like a very serious, like, you can still die.
From
I
a
know he
broken heart,
can.
brother. It is good to see you again. It's been so long.
Does the pale man, do I like feel the pale man react to that?
You feel like your skin
Sir, I'm sorry, I should say Sergey now because we know his
Sergey.
name.
Sergey's skin crawls.
Andreas is just like looking like weirdly at Davin. And
yeah, Sergey and I are feel the very same way. Fuck you. We're done with this shit.
I think that is what you said last time. And here we are again.
Andreas leans into Chris
So
and
tell
goes,
us what you want.
"Who's Sergey?"
Oh, Sergey.
I know what I want. I get it. When you all die.
I'll tell you one thing you're not getting. And that's Irina. Again.
It does not matter.
I know.
But it does. You'll never have her.
Well,
or any of the
Strahd,
vessels she chooses.
Is that
Thank
a
you
wager
for-
you are willing to take, little brother?
Every damn time.
Andreas is still confused. He's like, "Little brother."
well, Strahd, thank you.
You guys
for
are
the dinner.
related now, didn't you know?
Thank you for the dinner. Thank you for this entertaining time. But
like-
we gotta go.
Leaning into Davin, he's like, "Did father?"
I
See you
turn
later.
around.
Shh.
If you're gonna walk. And I start walking towards the door.
Okay. You walk towards the door. When you try to open it, it is not open.
You let it. I don't even turn back around. You let it be known it's a game, and what you want. You've told us. If you ain't got nothing else to say, release the doors.
No.
I smell the food.
Well,
Like-
Jesus Christ.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I'm just
We're
gonna get a
all
whiff of the
stuck
food
here.
to
Let's
see if
just
it
eat.
smells off in any way.
Can vamps, question, this is like kind of out of, can vamps sense other vamps?
I don't
That's a good
know.
question.
I think they can scry for vamps, but I don't know if they can tell if there's just vampires. No, wait, they
Do
can
you-
because
do
they
you-
can heartbeats. They
Yeah,
can.
do you have
Gotcha.
heightened
blood
senses?
flow. So they have heightened senses, so they would understand blood flow because they're attracted to blood. So vampires' blood, their blood's not running.
So, okay, so Davin can ID that whose blood is running and not. So, Strahd blood running, yay and nay?
Not running.
The lady you pointed out obviously is not a vampire. This top right corner, right? Or she is a vampire. I'm
The one
sorry.
behind me is not a vampire. I don't believe she is.
So, this heart not running here. Heart is running on the same frequency as the ghost.
Interesting. And
so-
then she has no heartbeat down here. Olivia.
So she doesn't have a heartbeat. So her frequency is the same heartbeat as this ghost.
Okay. Davin shoots a nasty look at Olivia. He's never talked to her, but he shoots a nasty look.
I just raised my eyebrow.
You don't sense a
Strahd.
heartbeat in this or any other organs. This thing's kind of creepy.
In other organs.
So,
These-
but Olivia would know I'm a vampire too. So it's just like,
Yeah. So you know that these two have the same heart frequency as her and the ghost.
Okay.
And this person is full on living.
which person?
The one with the goggles and the bright pink hair.
Gotcha.
Oh,
The one who has
Bottom
the
left.
podcast.
Thank you.
Broken pieces put together.
Can I can I tell if the food's okay and safe to eat from like the smell or so whatnot?
Yeah, roll perception at advantage.
Sure. Oh well, that's 13.
He's gonna die by eating. Live long and prosper, my guy.
And what do you want, little brother, if you seem to succeed this time?
I want this all to end already. This cycle that you've been playing with, this cycle that you've been in control of, it's going to end. And stop calling me your brother. Granted, Sergei's here, but I am not your brother.
Ooh, Sergey.
I do see your history playing out similar to my own.
That's because you're an idiot. That's fine.
I've been standing with my back towards everybody this whole
Say,
time.
Andreas just goes like, "Why do you keep calling him your brother? Do you know our father?"
I finally
Oh,
turned
no.
back. I finally turned back around.
Davin sighs very heavily, like, fuck.
Besides
that,
the
Davin.
idiot talking, all you other lords, do you not get tired of being under this guy's foot? If you guys all band together,
Davin
pretty
scoots
sure.
like a few inches away from the
I'm pretty
Dragonborn.
sure all of you can take this guy.
Well, he's by the door.
Oh, I'm by the door.
Oh,
He just hasn't moved his character.
The twins look at each other and the girl giggles. He thinks we live here. Oh, I know.
I know you guys don't. You all
you
live in
you think
different planes
We serve
of
him.
his world.
You think we serve him. That's just
Yeah.
how we don't.
You all came pandering like little dogs when he called.
I look at the Dragonborn.
I'm very much going to enjoy watching his mother break his soul.
Ooh.
They're just here for the party.
The brother, the one covered in vines.
The twin, the brother twin.
One of the twins.
How about you come help her?
Ivan, that's his name. Ivan.
We became because we just want to see what all the fuss about is. It isn't very often that Strahd makes this much of a loud sound when he does this game, but this time, I do not want to know how this all affects us, Strahd.
That's because this time he knows he's going to lose. And so will you.
I think we all have the same goal in common. We want the cycle to end.
How do you plan on ending it, Strahd?
Agreed.
You've been doing this for so long.
Agreed.
It's been amusing to watch all these years. Why do you want it to end?
Let's just say I want to see the game play out, to give fair opportunity. A soul can't just be snatched. It must be earned.
Then take off the ring.
That's funny that you say a soul can't be snatched. So does this mean you'll free my brother? The other one.
He's dead. Leave it be.
His
Your
soul.
brother-
You
your
don't know
brother
about his
lost
soul.
the game. He lost the game. His soul is forfeit.
Then take off the ring, Strahd.
What ring?
That's because you are a coward and a bitch. And I
Yeah,
will
I
take
see.
that ring from you.
I would like to see you try.
Let us go. And we can play this game on another day.
Oh, come and just enjoy the food.
I'm okay. Thank you.
I'm
I must
still curious
insist.
about how you want to end the game. Maybe not too spoilery, but what's the plan this time?
And he's going to die this time.
The game will play out how it normally plays out. And I will
Okay.
earn what I earn fairly.
Which is an unfair death.
This is your opportunity to negotiate what you might get if you happen to win.
All right. Want to negotiate? What do you want?
I think he just said.
He
I don't
wants.
care.
He said
He
never.
wants out too.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to
He
finish the
never
game.
said what he wanted.
What I want.
from the game
Hold on.
is your souls. You lose
For
your
what?
souls. Your soul is mine.
For
Well,
what?
That might
is
be a problem.
proprietary information.
When I win, the people I care about are free. And
who
I
do you
will
care
win.
about?
Andreas is like, kind of like looking down as he's like, ooh,
Listen,
this does not bode well for me
when
either
we
way.
win,
Why?
when
Do
we
whales not
win,
have souls?
You said that out loud. I was like,
oh
reasons.
God, shut up. My mother finally gets to go to rest in peace. Finally,
I gotta pee.
Done.
I have to go back into.
he wants his loved ones to go free.
I'm simple.
And you know what? Your little train of dead people, I want to control them.
You get one, and you bargained for your mother first. Unfortunately, that is all you get.
Okay.
Oh, it's not a package.
I'll find another way when you're dead, anyways.
May the odds be in your favor.
Well,
Now
I
that we
mean,
negotiated,
whoa,
are we
whoa.
allowed to leave?
You don't speak for all of us.
Yeah. Now that we negotiated,
You are not the only one playing the game, and I do
Listen,
advise
he
learn how
can
to work
talk.
together.
he can talk whenever he wants. He's not he's choosing not to ask. And I turn back around and I give you the dirtiest look like,
He doesn't even look at you. He just basically looks at Strahd. He's like, I'm simple. I mean, I'll be happy with you burning in front of me, but as far as a wish, I just want me and my people to be set free and no longer to be pestered by you and yours.
we got 2 votes for it going out free.
You are simple, and that can be arranged.
Question, Strahd. So when you die, who takes this realm over?
I come back.
No. When the cycle is done and you are dead.
I think he means, do you have an heir?
I don't know.
I mean, that's the definition of the term.
If you want the cycle to end, it is a much larger problem than just me that you would have to get rid of.
So who do you work for?
Let's just say he will speak to you when it is appropriate.
Why can't I know his name if he's going to speak to me when it's appropriate?
Why do you think you deserve all the information you demand? You kick around like lost dog and you expect
First
everything.
off, I'm asking a question. I'm not demanding anything.
It's the man.
You're sitting here and you wanted me to join you guys and have a conversation, correct? Is not asking questions part of a conversation?
Yes, but there are appropriate questions and not appropriate questions. Do you walk up to Barbara and say, "What's the social security number?"
Who's Barbara?
What's a social security number?
We're getting off track.
No, we're not. I was going down a road that was good.
Who
Finish
I
your road.
work for is not non-consequential to you at this time. And if it ever becomes consequential, that will be up to him to come to you, not the other way around.
This is
First
the only
of
time
all-
I will
first
ever
of
agree
all-
with Strahd. Who he works for matters nothing right now. Strahd's the one being a bitch.
Yeah, but the person he works for is going to keep bringing him back.
No, he does. The person he works for does not give a flying fuck.
All right.
Oh,
If you know how to break cycle, that goes way beyond here in this place. And you would need to leave my domain in order to get those answers. And to get that, you need to beat the game.
And this time, your brother has a vessel who knows how to beat the game.
I hope it works in your favor.
do we get a hint?
Shut the fuck up.
I told him he should just kill him.
As much as he pains me, he's still my blood.
Oh.
When he says that, do I get do I hear anything about like Davin's heartbeat?
Davin's RP? No, he simply, I mean, I'll give this one free. He simply acknowledges the fact that you guys share blood. That's it. At the current moment.
Well, that's why I wonder, like, you know, like out of game, like becoming a vampire, doesn't that change theoretically what your blood is?
No,
He
it just
knows your blood.
stops my aging. And I just don't have a heartbeat no more. I'm an undead technically.
Olivia, are you still standing next to Naomi?
Yep.
Roll perception.
Oh yeah. Fuck that bitch.
They are kind of getting closer to Naomi.
She's my BFF. 16.
I will kill you both.
You notice
I will kill you first.
you
Oh,
notice
goddamn.
it looks like a teenage pink-haired gnome wearing like robes splattered in goo, blood, oil, and all sorts of things, goggles. She pulls Naomi's arm and stretches to going, "Oh, this one is interesting. I can see why you want this soul in particular. How long have you had it? I want my arm back, please."
I move gnome person's arm off of her. No touchy.
I just, she's very, very interesting. Can I borrow some hair?
She is very interesting. I will give you that. But you don't go up to people and just grab their arm.
This is why I like working with dead bodies. They don't talk back.
I understand. But,
You're dead too. I smell nothing. You smell very clean. You must really clean your skin because I don't smell the decay at all.
Cleanliness next to godliness.
bonus of being a vampire, I suppose.
How hard are your teeth? I have a million questions.
How hard?
Yes, can you bite through steel? Can you bite through a man that's made from our robotic flesh itself?
That's a good question. I'd like to know that one as well, please.
I feel like I feel like
Yes,
that's a question we should ask Strahd. He's like the first one here, isn't he not?
No, this lady's also one. And I point to the lady behind us.
Oh.
You are among royalty, gentlemen. You should treat Olivia with respect.
Yeah.
Nah.
You
Her
should.
father is the very first vampire.
Davin gives like a weird look to Strahd, like, are you the first vampire?
Andreus is just confused. He's like, I don't know the meaning of this.
No,
No.
Strahd isn't the first. My family.
So it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
First family vampires, and this vampire is being a dick. Your fault.
Why would you call that fault? Her teeth can go through stone! That's really fascinating.
So can spells. Shut the fuck up.
Wait, does she eat stone?
No, I do not eat
Andreas,
stone.
shut the fuck up.
That would be weird.
The scientist is now looking at your arm and measuring it.
It's like, I've seen a lot of weird things in the last few days. I am not that taken back about the idea of eating stone.
Davin will gesture for Naomi to just kind of like come over here, like to stand next to like with Chris and me.
Nope. You
That
stay
doesn't
here.
seem creepy at all.
Listen,
I'm-
I have a kind of relationship with her. The fact that she's kind of dated our brother, so you shut the fuck up, sir.
You were never around.
That you just mentioned
I
to
got him.
your other
I got
brother.
him in this mess. We
He's
gotta-
dead. Who cares?
We
Yeah,
gotta
you,
stick together.
you can stay with me. It's fine.
Oh, God.
Their
What's Naomi do?
methods
Come
are
on,
questionable.
we're doing the whole puppy challenge where like one person like, come on, and the other person like,
No.
So,
No. Jesus.
if I may ask then,
God damn it.
all you want is to know what we want if we win. Setting that aside, what is our purpose here? Just to celebrate that we're starting a game for you.
Have fun. Relax. It is going to be a long challenge. Get to know some friends.
So you're not going to do anything today?
What would be the fun in that?
Wait, what would be... Can I get insight on him?
Roll insight.
All right. Oh, yeah. The fuck. I've been playing...
excuse me.
I still have exhaustion. Son of a bitch! I forgot about this. Okay, I got advantage on my thing, so it's just a straight roll. All right. Oh, great. I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
Okay, you can tell, so, it's like, he almost can't just smite you guys all here now. He has to let you fall to your own demise.
Okay, so I think
Like, he's bound by rules that he does not want to like anymore. Like,
I mean, Olivia, if you've witnessed his game multiple times, do you really think he's gonna try to? I mean, if he was gonna try something right now, it'd be the perfect opportunity. Why wait? I mean, unless so, I think we should just enjoy the festivities, get to know one each other, and go home safely without starting incidents. From here.
I agree. This is just part of the game.
I don't. He took me while I was sleeping.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Why were you sleeping in his castle?
I was sleeping in a hotel, and he came and got me in the middle of the fucking night.
I wanted to have brother slumber party. What could I say?
You weren't even there when I woke up. Wait, what? Guys, you're just dumb as Andreus. Shut the fuck up.
You all should really kind of
shut the fuck up
to me. He's just confused, emotionally slightly damaged.
Granted, I've been telling him to shut up the fuck up this whole time. He doesn't shut the fuck up.
He does not, and that's a problem.
And that's your brother.
Only by blood.
The orcish woman that's standing next to Andreus draws her attention to Strahd. We all came here because you said this game was different than other games. I'm on the side with the plannies, for once.
Who?
What?
The two people with the twins.
Gotcha.
What do we get out of this? Out of this game, if you so win?
Good question. Gold star. It's a good question. Answer yourself, Shannon.
Strahd smiles and goes, blood is very beneficial. One of you has what I need, and I just want to make sure I obtain it fairly. And the benefit that I get from it, there will be nothing that binds us at any location. You all won't be trapped in your domains, and you can travel as you please. We can break all contracts.
Oh.
Counter offer.
Are you bound by a contract, Strahd?
He is.
He wants to set everyone free.
He's bound by death itself.
Death.
And I'd like to provide a counteroffer. Why would any of you wait here for your freedom to be handed by Strahd, who can still use it as leverage against you, when we can take it together? Free yourselves. I have no problem with any of you people, except you. And I point to like Ivan. Except you gave me weird looks. I don't appreciate you.
He gives you a wink and licks his lips.
I reluctantly give him like a wink back, but it's like a strain like wink. Strahd's playing his own game with all of you as his pawns. We together can break that. You can go your separate ways. I don't care about you. I care about the people I actually care about, which is none of you. So why wait for Strahd to get what he wants when we can literally rally up together, take him down, and all of you are free regardless?
Well, Puppet, that does sound like a nice idea, the teary woman says in the back. But really, we don't have to work with anyone. If Strahd is right that one of you has the ability to break binds, we just have to wait until that little puppet itself, that tiny little caterpillar, goes in our domains and we can do with it as we will. So why work with either one of you?
I love the words you used. If Strahd doesn't know, why gamble on Strahd when we can take him out of the equation altogether and get you guys free to do whatever the fuck you want? I don't care what you do from here. Him gone is beneficial for everybody.
The lords look at each other. The orc woman does not laugh, and the ghost does not laugh. But the twins, the masquerade one here, and this woman, they laugh.
I don't think this is going your way, Davin.
Whether it goes my way or not, we have allies here. And the ones that laugh are the fools, waiting for someone to give them their freedom. That's fine, because I'll kill them along with Strahd.
I agree with a lot of things you said, but I like where you're headed with that one.
This guy gets me.
A better way to make allies would be to maybe try talking to these people.
And I am talking to them.
Well,
they've been stuck in a loop for how long? I'm coming fresh into this. They've been stuck for how long? And they're dependent on this one guy to get what he wants. I think the best way to get what everyone wants is to fuck over this guy and break all their contracts in one go. Is that not talking to people?
Little
It
caterpillar, you're assuming Strahd's the one that holds the contracts, and he doesn't. I think your anger is at the wrong person.
I think it's still derived with the right person, because even though he may not hold all the contracts, he's still the main reason why you're stuck here.
It's the main.
We came here through invitation. We would be in our own domains if we weren't invited.
You're right. You are all absolutely correct. But once the main puppet goes away, the true person shows his face.
A master never holds full control. A master shares his control in the shadows.
The woman with vines leans forward. Sweetie, we're equals to Strahd. He doesn't control us.
Davin laughs hard at her. And you're just as dumb as my blood brother, apparently. That's fine. When Strahd dies, you'll die.
She looks at Strahd. This might be a very easy game for you. I'm excited. I do want to know which one has that little taste. Would you save some for us?
Just remember, when he's dead, you're not far behind.
I'm totally listening. Come find me. Do you know where I live?
I'll figure it out. I have ways of transporting myself. I'll find you. And with this new fucking found ability I have, apparently I'll live forever. So I have all the fucking time in the world. Try me.
Can we start torturing people?
She gives you
Absolutely.
Can we start with the feet?
Absolutely. They're the ugliest things on the body, in my opinion.
You know, if you start sticking bamboo nails in...
Oh, you're thinking too small, sir. I like where your head is, but it's still too small.
Yeah. I'd love to pick your brains on new techniques.
So I lean to Chris, and she's closer to me. I'm like, is Davin feeling okay? I mean, I've known him to have a kind of a dark sense of humor, but...
God, baby. Are we
He's
stuck
going a
here,
little bit
or
far.
can we go?
I have not heard from everybody on what they want before they participate in the game.
Ladies, I think he's talking to you.
He's also
You
talking to
guys-
Davin.
Davin said what he wanted
Davin-
already.
Davin
With the people he care about to be safe. That's
Davin
it.
Okay, so
was
that's
the
us
first
three.
one, and I talked. Then you is the ladies.
Wow, way to take a leap and say us three. You don't know if you're included in that.
Chris
No, I
looks at Davin
said
and
us
she
three
looks at
main
Drew.
statements.
What I want, if we win this game, is your ring.
When we win this game, you'll have this ring.
Deal.
Still holding her hand the whole time too, by the way.
She squeezes it.
It's very platonic. Just want to keep
But it's a
Very-
platonic ring.
It's a platonic hand ring, okay? Hand hold.
Strahd glances his eyes at Olivia. You will actually benefit from this game as well. And I benefit if you play.
Oh, so how does my playing benefit you?
You are royalty. If you had the chance to leave and go wherever you want, that is very valuable.
I still don't see how that benefits you.
Well, blood is blood. And it would be nice to have your father owe me a favor.
He wants to call it that.
Me playing would give my dad a favor to you?
He would owe me. And I would collect.
For what? Me not dying.
You are his child.
Okay, fair. What if I did die? You know my family won't handle that well.
I am counting on it.
So you want me to die?
I want you to play the game.
It's a
We've seen it all
win-win.
before. You get to play game, you get the opportunity to leave, and who knows? You might be just the egg that they need.
He's like, I win either way.
Like I said, your fault.
It is not my fault. My family did not create him.
He's Morbius.
Whether you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. It's your fault.
Definitely not.
All right.
My family didn't make him.
Did you finally hear
He's
from everyone you
A
wanted to
vampire from a
hear?
demon deal.
Did you hear from everybody that you wanted to hear from?
I am currently in conversation, White-Scaled Dragon. Your mother is easier tempered than you.
To Wayne, I'm pretty sure you fucked your mom.
Eh,
Gonna enjoy.
Awkward.
I'm telling you this here and now. I'm going to enjoy every fucking minute of killing you.
I cannot
And
wait to see
there
your
is
best attempt.
Nothing, anything, and I mean anyone, that's gonna stop me.
He says I have anger temper issues.
The gnome tree creature, old woman who's floating, like still behind Andreus, giggles like, "Oh, his anger is so bright. He's so angry. There, little lostling. It's so sad when we don't grow up with our parents."
I know, right? It is sad. Can that be another one we torture?
So,
Absolutely.
Strahd,
And she pats you on the head above, going, You can come visit my domain anytime.
Oh, are you
I
gonna
kinda
be the
like
mommy
her,
that I
though.
never had?
I hope so.
I like.
Andreas, she's not your mom. Calm down.
Oh no, I know she's not my mom. He's like, you know,
And she's
Mom.
not going to be a mom figure for you either. Calm the fuck down.
She's nice. Though.
Strahd, aside from freedom, what could you offer me as price?
Whoa.
What are you interested in?
Say it. Say it.
Say it from your heart.
Say it with your chest.
Be bold. Take the test.
That's my life.
Well, I'm interested in adventure, but freedom gives me that. I have power. Not sure if I need more.
A good dental plan.
God,
My teeth are fine. I floss. Is there anything you can offer that'd make me want to play? Like, your ring could be cool, but Chris already claimed that. Is there anything else?
I'm gonna roll insight and tell you the number. And then message me on Discord while I go to the bathroom what he would gather on that. He's just rolling insight on what you would be interested in. Okay, and then depending on it, you can lie, be deceptive, or, you know, depending on your role.
She's giving you options.
Okay.
I'm just wondering if we could take some of the food to go.
you fucking
might as
idiot.
well.
God damn it.
Honestly, like, listen.
It's probably
I'm just saying.
cursed food. They don't eat, my guy.
Listen. No. Some of them might. They're not all vampires.
You don't know that for sure.
They're not
most of them
all
are probably
dead.
half of them are undead. The other half we don't know, and they want souls.
Well, I mean, that's just
The fuck are they gonna do with food?
Listen, you haven't lived in the town. They're very expensive.
You haven't lived in the castle. It's very creepy.
But were you fed?
I have not eaten stone.
Did you
She
just read
looked
that
at
in
the
the
comments?
You just now.
I just
Listen.
saw.
I had your back. I was like, pics or no proof.
Yeah, I have not eaten a rock. I have.
Have you not had
shit
rock candy?
ton, but I have not eaten any. Oh wait, I have eaten rock candy.
Rock candy is technically stone.
It's technically crystallized sugar, so not a stone.
Can we just
Yeah.
say?
I mean, scientifically,
just-
it's a crystal, not a stone.
Can we
It is
just all
not.
say?
It's fundamentally different. Thank you, science.
Can we all say that Don is not helping in any of the things? That
Oh, he is not.
Right.
That's why Davin keeps saying, "Shut the fuck up, Andreas."
Yeah, you all just
Hold
keep
on.
like wanting to insult the guests. I'm trying to like keep the party
You're
going.
saying the stupidest shit imaginable. It's
Andreas
not
is
helping
not
anybody.
understanding the situation in a lot of different ways.
Clearly,
we
so when-
understand that.
So children are best seen and not heard.
He said what he wanted to say. He flipped the bird. He said he wanted to get his peoples out.
I should have peed when Shannon peed. Continue, people out the back.
And
Yeah, go
he's hungry. Him on an empty stomach. Okay. She's
did
back.
You eat
Yeah, I
your
mean,
stale bread?
yeah, it's one piece of toast. It's a stale toast.
It's not filling enough.
No, it's like, have you not seen me? I'm a big boy. 300 some pounds. Oh, I mean, Strahd's back technically. Oh, you guys are chatting offline about what you're gonna do.
We're doing
Yep.
secret stuff. Though,
secret stuff.
Yes.
The Lord's work over there.
That's right. Put in those numbers.
You guys have an opportunity to talk to the different NPCs and get an idea of who they are.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Especially-
technically, I
especially-
don't have much that I can offer to the table because I am exhausted. So all I can
But
do
like,
is comment.
I want to talk to these two.
All right. Strahd.
Which one did you insult?
I
That'd be
didn't.
like
I insulted this one.
She insulted the tree woman behind them. So, all right, we'll get to what Wayne's saying after what Olivia says.
All right, no problem.
You know what would be a fun and potentially insane prize? I want that lovely enemy of yours free too. The vampire hunter, the nut job.
You see Strahd's finger tense for a second, but then he smiles. Done.
Thank you.
Oh. Like there's a wave of acknowledgement just came over it. Andreas. Okay.
Wayne, all right, so you walk into the same square space that Andreas is in. To talk to the orcish woman and the other vampire.
You know we're stuck here. What's your stories?
Well, we're here just to... hold on, make sure I get it right. We come from Darken. And right now...
Never heard of it.
It's not a fun place. How much do you know?
Nothing.
Are you aware you're in hell?
Yeah, I've got that.
Okay, so that's something then. That's better than starting off at ground zero. Welcome to hell. There's several domains and several different pockets of where it is. Depending on who rules it, a little easier, a little harder. You and your friends are doing a great job at pissing off demons.
Like, what kind of demons are we pissing off, honestly?
Play it cool. You'd want to think of this like a political situation.
Well, I did that at the beginning, and all of you guys just kind of looked at us. So, you guys all kind of gave me the vibes of like, y'all didn't really care about what we were saying.
I can't control how you feel.
He's talking to.
He's talking.
He's where I am.
He's talking to the female orc. I can't control how you perceive things. I'm sorry. I am just telling you.
Oh, no need to be sorry. Now, question is, and which one is the one that's talking to me?
Your
The orc.
Mm-hmm.
The orc, yes. Her name. You have not asked her name yet.
Oh, where's my manners? My name is Wayne Strong, and he gives a bow. I'm sorry, all of this stuff is making me forget my manners, and I apologize for that.
She extends her hand. You're Del. It takes a little bit for people to grasp that they're in hell, especially when you're here living.
Yeah, hell's not a good place to be all day, every day.
Davin gives a very weird look when she says her name.
She looks at you, and there's a look of acknowledgement. And actually, roll insight.
Shit.
Who, me?
No, she's telling Davin. Just out of curiosity, is this little person like they moved initially to pat the head
15.
of Wayne, right?
There's a look of acknowledgement, and from what you can tell, it's not that she doesn't want to talk because she doesn't know. She doesn't want to talk because it's not safe to.
Okay.
So, I know that you guys from somewhere else. What is it like over there? Is it better than this pocket dimension there?
Different flavors. Right now, our lord has been dispatched, so it's a little bit of disorganization and darken. But I'm
Sorry to hear
hoping to
that.
rectify that.
Well, I'm looking like I'm gonna be stuck here for a while. If you need any help and you don't screw me over, I don't got no problem helping.
I probably won't be here for long, given that we are only here on invitation. But
See, I was here on the invitation too, but I kind of been here a couple days now.
She pats you on the shoulder, giving a sad smile. Roll perception.
Perception. Whiny wine.
You see that she slipped a healing potion in your pocket as she walks by.
You then. But the vampire never talked.
The vampire didn't talk. He watches and he goes, she could be a little generous on whether or not there's order. If I have my way, I'll be in charge of Darken. The name's Baron. He extends his hand.
Well, nice to meet you, Baron. Are you guys alright odds or something?
Let's just say certain people think she should lead, certain people think I should lead, and then there's my little brother that's a little problem too. But, you play the game in politics.
Understandable. What is your stance on this politicking game over here?
She's not wrong that you're yelling at the wrong person here. None of us work for Strahd, and you're antagonizing possible allies.
Thank you.
The one that we all work for, we can't speak of.
At all in his domain, or just in
all
this
of it
room?
is his domain.
That's why I said all of it is all in his domain, or just in this room?
Let's just say he'll come to you when he comes to you.
Gotcha, Bo. If I want to speed up the process to maybe explain this guy.
Well, you'd have to remember
listen.
what you got from the tarot cards.
Wayne wasn't there for the tarot cards.
Someone must have been in your group. It's a game about working together.
Is that that moment Andreas is like walking to the table, looking at the food?
Yep.
Excuse me.
Sometimes.
So
The
Barry.
best advice I've heard from one of my mentors is that patience can go a long way in winning a war.
Well, Barrett, I appreciate the advice, and if you have any other advice, I'm at the local hotel.
Oh, I'm afraid the invitation for us is only for a couple hours. Once we leave the castle, we're brought back to our domains.
So if I needed, let's say, communication, there's no way of getting around it.
No. You have to beat the game to be able to leave.
But like you said, possible allies. Gotta make them quick, I guess.
Andreas looks at the lady that's a lady, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go talk to the lady and smoke?
Yeah, you can go talk to the lady and smoke. Davin, what are you doing?
Is the orc lady leaving?
She walked to the door. The doors are still not open. But yeah, she walked past you.
Davin will give a glance at Chris to just say, basically just saying, stay with me, or I need you with me, basically. And he will try and just kind of like keep himself. He'll walk over and keep himself close to the orc woman while still holding Chris's hand as best he can.
The way Chris positions herself, makes it seem like you can have an obscure conversation with the woman.
Okay. That's what Davin will try to do on the side, is do his best to keep a quiet conversation between them without drawing attention.
Okay, so I'm gonna have roll stealth at advantage for Chris helping you, and then we'll have the conversation. You don't have to reveal the number. You can reveal it to me in chat, and if anyone wants to hear the conversation, they'll have to tell it to me, and then that way it's
I mean, Andreas can read lips, so
My roll
can look over there.
today.
Was that
Okay,
an advantage?
Yes, it's an advantage. I'm glad we're not fucking fighting anybody.
I got big ears. I figure I can hear what they're saying.
Okay, so the orc notices that you're there, and there's worry and concern on her face. The face that you look at is young, and it looks like it was the best version of the woman that raised you.
All right.
Mama.
Oh ma, oh ma.
How are you here? And will killing you change anything?
So violent.
You're alive, I'm not.
So, in whether you're here or back home, you're already dead.
I'm afraid so. But that doesn't have to be your fate.
I don't intend it to be, as I don't intend it to be hers. And I gesture, but don't like directly point at Chris. Nor do I intend it to be his. And I gesture at Andreus.
And that one moment he sees that lip there.
Shut the fuck up.
Andreas,
Let him have his.
Andreas has a slight moment, like he just goes.
You know what?
Let him have his moment. Let him have his moment.
I'm reading your lips.
No, you're not. Shut up.
I have lip reading ability.
And in my own head, I'm like, fuck.
I don't give a shit about the white dragon.
Oh no, he hears it and he doesn't say nothing. He doesn't change his facial expression. He's just in his own head going, fuck.
Okay. She nods. And she looks over at the Olivia and the bard and the other members. You have to think about this as politics. It's about...
It's hard to think of politics when it's so personal. Clearly, you're here and I buried you already.
It wasn't Strahd that brought me here. There's someone bigger. I'm working on it. I'm taking over one domain, and I'll continue moving that way, but...
What domain are you at?
Darken.
So I can travel from the last that I knew of you, the last you knew of me. I don't know how much you remember. I now have access to travel. And I will find you, whether you are the real one or not. I will make things right. Though you may look like her, I already know that I buried her once. I will bury her again.
She gives you a sympathetic, loving look. And puts and holds you the way that she did last time, and it seems very familiar.
Davin is very cold to the gestures that she makes. He doesn't embrace. He doesn't accept it. He stands still, almost rejecting it, but letting it happen.
She whispers in your ears. The enemy is the Lich trying to kill death. and she pulls back. That one is a very high AC for you guys to do that because her lips are obscure to hear.
Oh, so like I couldn't read her lips. You're saying?
She pulled forward in a hug and hit her face.
I wasn't
So you couldn't
reading
read
lips. I was
Alright.
listening.
No, I literally have the ability to read lips. So if her lips are obscured, I don't get that. So
Her lips are obscured, so you don't hear that. And she tells Davin, I'll message it to Davin later.
I will roll for that.
You can roll for that.
What do I roll?
Perception.
I did not get it. It was a 10.
For all you know, she was like, this drag can get fucked. From what you could hear on that. But she tells Davin that, and then she pulls away.
There's the faintest of tear trying to like come down from Davin's face, and he squeezes Chris's hand a little bit harder than he normally would.
try to suck that tear back up.
He's too proud. He's too proud.
The Vistani can leave this domain freely at any time, game or no game. And that goes back to a deal that I'm not fully aware of its legend or anything. You don't have to participate if you don't want to. If you just find a gypsy, you can get out.
Yeah, we found a gypsy, and she's kind of the cause of all this.
Gypsy.
Yeah, Naomi doesn't hear any of this shit.
Yes.
Um,
All right. When he's done his turn, I want to do something.
what do you want to do?
That's pretty much Davin's thing. He just begins to ignore the lady.
Okay.
What do you want to do, Andreas?
So, is all the dishes on the table silver, or is it like just like the cutlery?
All of it's silver.
Oh no.
You're gonna kill yourself by eating.
I mean, it's pretty
No, I
messed
know.
up that vampires are using silver dishware.
You notice the woman sitting next to you looks uncomfortable because she too is not touching it.
I know, right?
Mutts.
How does she look, by the way?
She's like a good 9.
He's
Solid
fucks.
9.
He's
So
about to
I'll
knock
send
me
you-
another one.
I'm gonna send you a picture of her too.
You
Delicious.
should post it in the general Discord, because if she's a solid 9, everybody's seen.
Okay, so Andreas, does he see a napkin on the table? I'm assuming there's napkins.
Yes.
This is like a formal dinner. All right.
Yes.
He grabs a napkin. He uses the napkin to grab one of the chalices. I'm assuming that's there. And is there like a turkey leg or like a ham leg or something like there?
There's ham, turkey, beef,
He grabs
chicken.
with the other hand. He grabs like a free piece of meat. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Look at that rat shawl.
She's not bad. She got a little bit of a.
I'm okay.
It's one of those like 1950s vibes.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You got your fruit ninja, so you're good.
Yeah, he's got so much going for him.
Maybe for a dirty blood werewolf, perhaps a 9, but for Davin, that's like a solid 4 at best.
So many insults in my way. Anyways, so he has one hand with a piece of meat, other hand with a jug, and he's like, "Pardon me, madam. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name."
She extends her hand out, as if you were speaking to royalty. Jacqueline Rainier.
He takes the one piece of meat, puts it in his mouth, and like grabs her hand. He's like, And he grabs the other piece back. He goes, "Pleasure to meet you, madam."
She takes a napkin from her purse and holds it out because your hands have chicken grease.
Still double fisting, but it's and grabs a napkin and grabs the chicken back. Now he has two hands with napkins holding items. I do apologize for my brother earlier, and this is a very awkward situation. I'm gonna be honest. I know you're supposed to be guests. We are, well, you know what we are.
Yes, it's been interesting to watch. Roll your passive perception. You notice there's it looks like silver ring on her finger as she twists it a little.
That's a lovely piece of jewelry you have right there.
Yes,
It shines like
very
almost like the light of the moon on it.
It is one of my favorites.
Was it a gift?
Yes. For loyal service.
Oh, so you do you work with royalty? Like, apparently my companion Olivia over there.
She may be a princess, but I serve a different court.
That's fair. It's like this party seems a little drab, does it not?
I thought it was quite entertaining a few minutes ago, and then it got quiet after defeated souls sank in and receded in themselves.
Oh, you're talking about my brother and Wayne trying to make their arguments.
Yes.
I take it you don't want us to win.
I can't interfere either way.
Oh. Well, I mean, is your town nearby?
No. It is quite far. It's called Richmulant.
Are you spending the night? Like, visiting?
Are you inviting me to your chambers?
I mean...
You know how well that
Wait. He's gonna go for insight on this. He's not that used to that forward.
It's a trap.
It's a trap!
It's always a trap. Last one was like a hard negotiation. Prior to that in life, it was just never that good.
Fucking disappoint another one.
Can I do an insight on that, or? Oh shit!
Yeah, roll insight.
Goddamn, it's not good. It's a 12.
Such bitch.
That's with my.
She's been watching and observing the party, and noticing that, for the most part, your companions are hot-headed, and she's trying to determine if you're worth talking to.
Oh. Fair. Yeah, and can I check to see if she's similar? She's not similar to like the other vampires. I can tell she's different, right?
Yeah, she does. She doesn't seem like a vampire. Her skin is rosy, and everything, but her heartbeat is different.
Her heartbeat's different. Fuck. I mean, I don't mean to be too forward. I don't usually do this kind of thing. But seeing as everybody's wagering on that we may not live that long, I figured I shoot the shot.
You don't live that long.
I see. And here I thought you were interested in learning more about lycanthropy.
His eyebrow like perks up, like, oh,
Idiot.
You know?
I know.
Oh, great. I have so many questions.
your link is broken. Very interesting.
Is that a good thing?
Depends. Some find comfort when their chain's linked to another so they're not driven insane. And your pheromones are all over the place, which means that you're been battling in your head a little bit. So, really depends.
I mean, I don't know if you've been paying attention to the show. Like, I know that village people have been paying attention. I've been going through a lot. There's been a lot that happened in the last couple days or a week.
You're in hell. Of course a lot's going to happen.
It's a fair point. Fair point. He takes another bite of the chicken. He's like, it's a valid point. So I know they talk about curing me, but at the same time, I kind of like what's going on. I mean, it's not necessarily all bad, right?
There's power in having control of the moon inside you.
See, now, okay, I can get with this. Now, the one thing I will say is, Olivia seems nice, but they kind of, from what I talked to earlier, it seemed like she doesn't really give me all the respect, and the other vampires here don't really give me that much respect. I feel like they don't look well at us.
They look at us like we're dogs. Why do you think all of the plates are silver?
Oh, he is a dick. Okay.
She raises her eyebrow, wondering why it took you so long to get to that conclusion.
Oh, I knew he was an ass. And, like, but there's levels.
Really?
So, like, he could be an ass, but now he's a dick. He's a dirty dick ass.
He's using our mothers as fucking counterparts to us. He's an a-hole.
Strahd is.
Strahd this is Andreus in character responding to her. I'm just saying. I understand he's an asshole.
Davin has the best situation. His mother's completely free of her own will, and is on par with Strahd's level. She's doing pretty fair for herself.
Yeah. I mean, I technically, I'm like, I have no link. I'm not tied to anyone.
Until one of these people ends up being your mother.
It's like mother's relative right now. So I mean, I get the strength and the invigoration. Right now, I feel a little bit, not that great. But is there like a way to kind of make this better overall? As he does that, he tries to go to take a sip of the drink, forgetting that it's silver on the rim.
You do need extra help. If you survive this encounter, I would be very interested for you to find me, and I will teach you the ways of the were animal or the were beast.
Okay. Well, survival is the game, right? I would say we probably don't want to drink from this mug. It sucks.
She leans over and attempts to touch the chain that is around. Are you wearing Naomi's necklace?
Yeah, let's just say yes.
The necklace you stole from Kong?
I did not. Kong was dead, sir.
It's also the necklace Naomi reaches for and doesn't know that it's not there until it's not there. She reaches to try to touch the chain. When she gets stretched, she reaches for it as if it's still there, then remembers that it's not. So she's done that reflexively.
Yeah.
Yeah, when she's stressed in the game.
Okay. So she keeps trying, like, she's kind of reaching to my chest but pulling away. Like that scene in Captain America with the girl going like this.
Her finger touches it, and you see steam coming from the top of it. And she goes, huh. Interesting.
How so?
I wouldn't lose that. It might come in handy. And she retracts her hand.
So you know what? I will adhere to your advice. I clearly you're the wiser one.
It's all right, little pup. You will find your way.
I appreciate. I will say, like, I'm gonna talk to others here. I mean, if you do have free time later, I'd be more than happy to talk with you later too.
If you decide to stay at the castle, I'll meet you in one of the rooms.
Right there, he's like, just again, he forgets about the mug, and just like now he's just like he needs a drink. He's like sizzle and all. He's like, yeah.
As this is going on, and Olivia, this is a while since Olivia agreed. Strahd has stared without saying a word at Naomi. Naomi hasn't said anything back.
Nothing's creepy about that.
Unsettled, and she does try to make her way for the door, but she feels that it is locked.
Naomi, is there anything you'd want to ask for?
I don't think it's a good idea I play the game.
Okay. Then say you're not playing.
I don't think he's gonna let us out of the room.
No, I think you will.
There are many things you can ask for. You can ask for your mother. You can ask for your friends. You can ask for your friend that is unfortunately marching a parade of his own tune. All you have to do is ask what you want. And you just have to win.
But she doesn't have to play, correct?
He doesn't answer.
You going to force it?
He still doesn't answer.
I didn't know if that was a question to Shannon or a question to Strahd. I'm like, I don't know how to answer this.
To Strahd.
He smiles and says nothing.
I was right.
Can I roll insight?
Yes.
While she's doing that, can Andreas try and gesture to, or I'm sorry, can Davin try and gesture to Andreas to come closer?
Yeah. 30-20.
Yeah, so Andreas, I'm going to assume he sees that and he heads that way.
You've sensed it from wanting to suck her blood. There is something very unique about her blood that has you salivating. He can't get a hold of it unless she participates in the game.
Don't play.
And it's an understanding between the two of them where she doesn't know it's her blood, but she understands there's something about her that he gets if they play, and that screws over all her friends.
Don't play.
That is right. You do not have to play. You can stay. Maybe one day you'll change your mind. I wonder how many you will watch before that mind changes.
I try to whisper to her, like, they'll find a way to get you out. I'm forming plans, but don't give in to his.
All right, so Davin has brought over Andreas. What is that conversation going?
Andres, the two that you brought, aside from Cassie and Silver, do you trust them? I'm asking you directly. Do you trust them?
Olivia is the newest one, and I'm trying to say this as quietly as possible to my brother. Olivia's the newest one, but she's grown pretty fond of Naomi to the point that she seems like she wants to protect her, and that seems genuine. Wayne, well, setting aside my feelings, we have a mutual hate towards Strahd. That we can trust.
So he's usable against our common enemy, is what you're saying.
Yes. If you can get past the facade.
Davin's gonna usher for everyone else from the party to come to him, but really quickly, I just need to speak with the people directly affiliated with what's happening, that between myself, Chris, and my brother know, if that's okay. And he kind of gestures for the other people to maybe let them have a moment.
The Baron gives you a nod, and then I stretched him.
Jesus Christ!
He blew up.
So weird.
He's Luffy. He can stretch whenever he wants.
Thank you, sir.
The old tree woman gives Davin a wink, going, "I'll see you later, little puppet."
Oh, he does not like that.
The tree. Andreas waves at the tree woman. Is like, "Thank you, nice lady."
He grabs Andreas' hand like, "Fucking stop it! God damn it!"
She petted me. She was a nice one.
What-
Fucking
The ghost lets out a heavy sigh. All right, and then slumbers away.
I kind of feel bad for that one.
I
don't know
don't.
why. I do.
I don't at all. I
I'm so
don't.
sad.
You shut the fuck up. You seem sad. Think about that.
They're not necessarily our enemies.
All right. So yeah, I want to gesture for Olivia and Wayne to come as well to really solidify the.
I'm gonna say you guys are
people.
in this corner.
Just huddled up like football style.
If you guys are trying to hide the conversation, roll me deception, or stealth. I'll let you guys roll as a party, and then I will roll my NPC.
All right, I have a +5 for stealth.
I have a 5 for stealth as well. My deception is
I got a negative
much lower.
I'm disadvantaged for stealth, but I got a +8, and I am.
We just gotta roll as a group, so whoever rolls the
Stealth.
highest.
Let's go stealth, baby.
No, it's a group, but you guys tell me all you got, and it's weighed as a team, so it's not like whoever got the highest. It's a consecutive.
Okay.
I got an 18 + 5 for stealth. So
I got a 13.
I have a
24.
crit fail 9.
Okay.
the fuck? You had a natural 1 + 8?
Yes.
Jesus.
Damn.
That's with disadvantage. Told you.
So you go.
Okay.
have,
It looks like people aren't paying any attention to you.
Cool.
But do you have a negative against deception? Because you could have just rolled that one.
I do have a negative against.
I have a
No,
negative
I'm talking
1,
about
but
that way.
You should do that instead of disadvantage.
no, but she said we all have to be the same thing.
I'm not telling you what I rolled on this side, but I know your number. I know their numbers. Have fun at your conversation.
I got a 23 is what I got, so that's what I know.
That's pretty good. You know?
Okay.
Right. Okay. I'm speaking to everyone in our immediate clique. Olivia, Wayne, Andreas, Chris, Cassie. Okay.
Cassie is.
Cassie's not here.
Cassie's not here.
Oh. Okay, well,
Yeah.
fuck Cassie then.
Cassie and Hugh are out.
Correct. As far as Davin knows, Cassie's dead then. Okay, fantastic.
She saved your life though. She sent you away from
The
the
last I saw of her was in the forest fighting a monster, and Davin thinks she's dead because he hasn't seen her since. So that's
Can we
fine.
get to the point here?
Yeah, the point is, okay, Andreas, it seems it's under the impression you can trust each of you for the simple fact we have a common enemy. I can get us out of here, right now.
Do it.
I just need your guys' thoughts. Do you
Do
want to
it.
leave, or is
Do
your
it.
thing here?
Chris nods, and Naomi nods too.
I mean, just to be honest, I mean, the food isn't that bad if you get past the silverware. And
No one else is affected against the silver.
We can get food
it with silver
anywhere.
plates again.
Yep.
Damn,
Yeah.
sorry, dude.
I know he's kind of a bitch, but like they're not all against us, and from the sound of it, it's like a free meal. I'm just saying,
Also,
a free meal, and maybe we get a night's rest.
and
Andreas,
well, I wouldn't stay here.
I don't
but-
think it's a good idea.
I think she
We're
likes
sworn
me.
We're sworn by people that
Well, I think she liked me.
that
Or
collect
she
souls.
does.
We're in hell. I don't think eating anything from hell is a good idea. And if he's not killing us, something's holding him back. So we have to make these deals in order for him to do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And I don't. If it comes to
Okay.
it, I would rather be dead than what.
He's trying to drink
Calm
without any
down.
silver.
Naomi, calm down.
Calm down.
It'll be alright.
You're gonna be a key element in helping bring him down.
No need.
I mean, we all agree
to
upon
go
that.
into a-
We all agree.
Yeah, but let X-nay on the key things A.
That's why, as I have no history with you two. I have history with them, and they seem to either be attracted or trust you in some capacity. So I will take hit on that and follow the path that they're demanding right now, and I will trust the two of you.
I don't blame you. And I told you from the beginning. My
They
end
were-
goal is to kill him.
Fantastic. There were rings created and bestowed upon different lords. 4 in particular. Strahd holds 1. Her blood will help.
No. We don't know if they can actually hear us or not. Please shut up and get us out.
Okay.
Fair point. Can we at least take some food to go?
I will use the scroll of teleportation and teleport all of us. And I before I do that though, I'm like, what allies do we have? And who do we know that is here and safe?
You.
If I may, it was a brief conversation, but the lady over there in the red dress, she seemed very fond and was informative.
I'm sure
Hubert.
she did. Who do we
Hubert.
all know collectively?
Hubert.
Hubert,
Where is he?
he's traveling
He
with Cassie.
is- They're off to look for the vampire hunter, and
Cover me. Cover me right now. I don't need anyone blocking what's about to happen. Cover me, all of you, and hold on tight.
okay.
All right.
And
As you
Davin will
do that,
attempt to
you're
use
gonna-
the scroll of teleport. It's a 7th level spell scroll.
Okay, so what I want you to do, because you're telling everyone to hold on to too, you're gonna get a D4 guidance from Naomi. Actually, no, Bardic Inspiration. That's higher. You're gonna get a D8 Bardic Inspiration for the roll, and you're gonna roll your spell attack.
Andreas kind of looks over
My
his shoulder at the
spell
table and the lady.
attack?
Can I give him that
Just
one?
let it go, dude. It's not
Jesus
worth it right
Christ.
now.
It's
There
Don,
are plenty
shut
of
up.
other people.
Can I also give him that one inspiration that I've been holding on to?
Yes. So if you cast spell, spells come from wisdom, or charisma.
So I have a +4 to my spells, plus a D8, plus whatever Wayne is giving him.
What are you giving him?
Inspiration.
I said the inspiration that you gave me.
Oh, DM. So you get a
I-
reroll. You get a reroll.
So if you get a
Are
bad
you
roll, you can
normally
reroll
a
it.
spellcaster?
Okay, so what do I have to do with this 7th level scroll? I thought it just happened. But do I have to
No,
roll for the teleportation?
You have to roll because if it's you guys can't cast level 7 spells yet, so there's a DC that you have to beat. So it's like
Gotcha.
rolling an attack roll.
Okay, so I have to roll a D20, add my spell mod, and then I can add my own inspiration plus Jay's inspiration.
You can
I
add
did the reroll.
the D8 and Jay's is a reroll because it's the DM inspiration.
Okay,
So
so
if
I roll a
you get-
D20 plus a D8, and then I can re-roll the D8.
No, the D20.
D20.
You
Okay.
roll a D20.
So like if the D20 sucks, then you can reroll.
Okay.
And you can,
So
roll, you can roll the D20 twice before you
my
roll.
D20 is a 17 plus 4, and if I add a D8 on top of that, just for shits and giggles, I want to make sure this shit works. That's a 3, so 24 in total.
How do you want to teleport them all out?
The moment I have them all grab me, I'm going to just, I don't know if it's activated by blood knot, but I'll bite my finger and smear blood across, and whoever's holding on to me at that moment is coming with me.
You're going Naruto
As
style.
we teleport to Hubert.
Okay. You can't tell if it's being reunited with your ride or die.
Reunited.
And it feels so good.
If it's finding comfort that for all intents and purposes, if your mom's trapped in hell, she's fucking gonna take over a lordship. So, you know, you got someone looking out for you. Or you felt a spark of something ancient when you touched Naomi's grasp. But everything goes right. You were all gone. You find yourself deep in the woods, a tent set up as Cassie is sitting on a log on watch, Hubert in the tent sleeping. She is cooking dead rats over the fire.
And we all dogpile Hubert as we teleport in above him and just bum, 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 bum.
At this point, because she is watching guard,
Then he's
The
dead.
the tent rips open,
That's
she
how
has
he
her
dies.
sword out, and she goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
it is just you."
But like,
Okay.
I will say this: Andreas is like that guy at the beer party. Like he's like, it's still good because I didn't drink. I just spilled my drink.
You
Wow.
God damn it.
Coming.
God damn it. So
Hubert is alive and well.
Cassie has the tent the tent thing open, her sword now sheathed back. She goes, "You set up your own tents. If you're hungry, I have extra rats."
I got some chicken. I'm good.
Yeah, I think as far as food goes,
And this is where
pretty
we're gonna end the session.
Okay.
Yay!
Good job, everybody.
We did not die.
And you didn't make a deal with the demon for angel blood, so that was pretty good.
Thank God.
I was really hoping somebody would come up with an idea. I'm like, I can't.
Nope.
I
Yeah,
did.
his whole idea was getting out of there, and this fucking worked
You
out.
know you left
perfectly.
your goodest boy there.
I know, and that hurts me so fucking much.
I
It
mean,
hurts me.
she, my one lady offered me a night to stay.
You shut
You
the fuck
know
up.
that they all leave after that meeting is done, right?
I was
You'd
gonna
be
talk to
going to an
Strahd.
empty room.
You better get some like
They were like,
werewolf herpes or some shit.
I was gonna be like Strahd. I
She's-
know we have some bad
she's
blood
a-
right now, but please don't
She's a
cockblock me right now.
were-rat, sir. A were-rat.
Oh,
Oh shit!
hence the
Wearing her
rats.
brethren.
Oh,
Darn it! You're welcome. I'm
were
gonna say
about
that right
to go-
now. You're fucking welcome.
You were about to go interspecies on that ass. You nasty bastard.
And oddly enough, I had plans. I had separate plans for the teleportation, but I was like, "Fuck it! If right now, if the room won't let us out, I'm gonna let us get out."
Yeah,
No,
he was
Strahd
gonna leave
wasn't-
us.
Strahd wasn't gonna open the room until every single one negotiated. He wanted Naomi the most because that's his,
Yeah.
His main goal. But I mean, yeah, like
Everybody
at least
agreed,
I got a free
but
meal.
Naomi. So at least
Spoil
Naomi's
that
not part
for
of the game.
now.
For now, that's the main part. We skipped the fine print, and we're just kind of coasting. We haven't signed anything yet.
I'm gonna keep my
you guys
silver
got
chalice in my
some-
backpack.
You guys got some cool ones. You would wish for freedom. The ring. That's pretty good.
And a level up.
Crazy
I'll say you
vampire
guys are
hunter
level
that
8.
will hunt Strahd down if he does manage to escape.
Is it? No, are you guys level 7 now or level 8?
We're level
7
7.
now.
We're level
Yeah,
7.
right now.
We're going
So
level
level
8.
wait, you leveled up again?
Yeah. I can't wait to only put into Ranger.
I don't know how to spell chalice.
Oh, right.
Damn, that's
CHALISIC. Sorry.
I was right the first time.
Yeah.
Cool.
How
So you
many
guys
of
got
the
some-
tarot cards do you guys have?
1.
One.
Okay, so we should probably focus
We-
on getting more of those.
Wait, we kept one. We flipped a bunch.
No, so each tarot card gives you a clue to an item or a resource and help beat Strahd.
Oh man, I can get ability scores.
Oh, you
or
mean we only
feats.
accomplished
oh,
one?
Shit.
You've only accomplished 1.
Okay.
So
Cool.
maybe
man.
Van Helsing knockoff can help us with that or something. Since we're on the way to him, since we teleported to Hubert.
Is the napkin I took a very nice napkin?
They're very nice napkins.
I'm keeping that.
They're so nice, Adon.
It's like a small FU to Strahd. I have your napkin. Now you will
I got
never
2
have
of his
this
napkins.
matching set.
They're like finely embroidered, partly stained.
You guys got to
They're,
meet some
like,
of the lords and ladies
very
of the
pretty.
Mists.
Mhm.
So after you beat Strahd, depending, there's other lords you can kill. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys are gonna want to kill the twins.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
But
They were
guess who
creepy.
can multi-class when we hit level 9 finally? Because I
Oh,
finally
man.
added some wisdom.
Nice.
I'm already at my multi-class.
Oh,
You
I've
shut the
been
fuck up.
multi-class.
I've been straight ranger the whole time.
I just want the
What?
long rest so I can get rid of this exhaustion.
Did I get any more spells? That's important to know.
You guys have an option too. You guys can kill a lord, take over their domain.
That seemed what Wayne was gunning for, the entire negotiation of his.
Really?
There were several times you were like, "What do you do? How can I take over your like at least for Strahd's domain?" You
I
were
just,
like,
I just wanted a fucking army. That's all I wanted.
Davin low-key wouldn't mind taking over Rome, but it's not his end goal because then he has to deal with shit.
there were
But
several moments where Andreas was like thinking,
with
"This
that,
should be a party. We need to get this party going."
I have to go.
On
Well,
that
I'm glad
note,
you guys had fun.
Yeah.
yes, everybody,
Yeah,
thank
it
you for
was
joining
int-
us.
I'm glad we're together again.
Yes,
once.
I know. I miss it. I miss all the boys together again.
I would dare say we had the most views from people actively watching us tonight than in a while. So thank you all for joining us. Will and Sean.
Will?
all-
How many wills are there?
There's at
There's
least
a
2
2.
wills, but when
Is
there's
there
a
the
will,
One
there
must
is a
be My
way.
husband.
yes.
How do
Probably.
you like being the daughter of the OG vampire?
Cool.
So,
Dog.
first off, how are you liking the campaign and our style of play to begin with?
It's different.
Do you like the game, Trish?
Yes, I do.
As long as you're having fun.
It's,
Crazy.
it's interesting so far.
I just wanted us to get together as fast as possible, already, so we can actually start teaming up on things because this whole separate scene sucks for me personally because I wanted to
It's
interact.
so hard.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, let's
And-
not keep everybody holding. Let's let them
Correct.
go. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And maybe next week, maybe the week following. I don't know. We'll organize that and we'll get back to y'all.
For sure.
Bye.
See you guys. Yeah, now you guys are all together.
This is free.